One of the best parts about the 2025 trade deadline, we finally don't have to hear about the drama anymore between Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat, because Jimmy Butler is now a member of the Golden State Warriors. I recently did a Jimmy Butler Warriors rebuild that you can check out on the channel. Today, we're going to be doing the opposite version of that, and we are doing a post-Jimmy Miami Heat rebuild. And what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm just excited that this part is over, because it got really annoying towards the end of it, and I just didn't want to see Jimmy on the Miami Heat after the deadline. And the Miami Heat have been really fun to watch this year in certain ways, with Tyler Hero being an all-star and maybe an all-NBA candidate in 2025. Even with Bam struggling, and he's been playing a little bit better as of late, he's like, I guess, now meeting a lot of criticism, and we're going to see how he's going to respond from that, and if he can kind of go back to what he was in years prior. They get Andrew Wiggins, who's going to be like a step above a role player for them, and they weren't getting anything out of Jimmy Butler. He wasn't playing. He was suspended half the time this year, and now they can get Andrew Wiggins, who can help them right now under Spo. Khalil Ware has been one of the best revelations this year, coming on alive as one of the best rookies in this class, and him and Bam are kind of working out on the front court because Khalil Ware is able to space the floor. A lot better of a shooter than Bam. Maybe he's going to teach Bam how to shoot. And this team still has like not the most appealing veterans like Terry Rozier and Duncan Robinson that are making about $45 million a year, but that's going to be fine because hopefully when those contracts are up, we can now use a little bit of money there. We have Jaime Jaquez and Nikola Jovic, still some young assets on this team. They picked up Kyle Anderson in that trade. Like I said, I am just glad that the Jimmy trade is over, and we also get maybe Golden State's first round pick this year. They also picked up Davion Mitchell from the Raptors, a good defensive guard, something they definitely need. And I'm like honestly debating starting him over Terry Rozier. I feel like that could make a lot of sense. So we'll start Davion Mitchell. I'm going to give Tyler Hero about 37 minutes a night. I'm going to give Aaron Wiggins probably around 35 minutes a night because we're going to play the starting five a decent amount. Duncan Robinson's getting like 8 minutes. Terry Rozier might be in jail soon. No, not really. I don't know. He's getting investigated for the whole gambling situation. I'm going to play him around probably like 15 minutes a night. There is a noticeable fall off from Terry Rozier. I don't know if I'm going to play Kyle Anderson. You know what? I don't even think I'm going to play Duncan Robinson. I think we're going to play Nikola Jovic 20 minutes a night. Jaime Jaquez 20 minutes a night. Hayward Highsmith about 15. I guess we could use another backup big, but I'm not going to really play any of these guys. Shout out to the former Wildcats and Pele Larson and Keyshawn Johnson both being on this team. Let's say I go 30 to Ware. We go 35 to Bam. Like, that's fine with me. And then I got about 9 more minutes. We can give them to Kevin Love. We'll see what the veteran can do down the stretch. I'm fine if we're a first round exit this year. I'm just glad that we could have, I don't know. We're not going to get our first round pick if we make the playoffs, but we will get the Golden State's first round pick that I'll make sure I get in the offseason. All right, so we finished the season. 2K didn't really love us in the simulation, which is fine. Shai ends up winning MVP 34, 5, and 6. Yeah, that is crazy. Shai gets an MVP before Luka, before Tatum. And then I guess he's better than Luka, right? Which is wild because nobody expected this player back in 2019 for the Clippers to become this player today. Nobody did. I don't even think Sam Presti did. He was thinking he was going to get like maybe 60% of this version of Shai, and Shai is going to turn into a first ballot Hall of Famer at this pace. So we are probably not going to get any All-NBA guys. I don't think Tyler Hero is going to make it. Definitely ain't going to get the respect from 2K, which is fine. We do get Bam on all defensive second team, and his efficiency was better in the second half, which is nice. Khalil Ware on all rookie first team. I'm excited to see him and Bam in the front court for a full year next season. But we actually did make the playoffs. Okay, so we did do a little bit better down the end of the stretch. So we ended up going 42 and 40. I mean, yeah, that's just the Eastern Conference for you. That would have been the 11th seed in the Western Conference, and we ended up as the 5th seed in the East. Man, and then like you said Jimmy Butler to the West, you said Zach LaVine to the West. I guess Brandon Ingram got sent to the East, but that's really the only notable switch. Yeah, the East just continues to be so much of a weaker conference than the Western, than the West. So yeah, we're gonna just go into this playoff run. I'm okay with whatever happens. I'm not really expecting to win a playoff series if we beat Indiana, which would be a very fun playoff series. I think 2 good coaches, 2 veteran coaches. And you know what's really cool? These would be the 2 coaches that went up against each other in the 2011 finals, because you had Spoelstra obviously still in Miami, and then you had Rick Carlisle with the Dallas Mavericks. So a little bit of a rematch here. Game 1 goes to the Miami Heat, 125-103. Tyler Hero continuing his great 2025 run, 38 points, man. He was always going to be in like trade talks for either Donovan Mitchell or Paul George, or maybe it was going to be Damian Lillard. And you know what? It ended up being the guy that stayed, and he's going to be like their franchise guy for the next few years. We do end up like, I don't know. Is he more valuable to the team than Bam? I don't know. We end up winning game 2 as well. Khalil Ware had 20 and 10 in this one. Game 3, goes to the Indiana Pacers. Oh, they won by 1. Hero had such a good game. Like, he's such a good shooter. All right, game number 4. We are going to lose this one as well by 23. That's fine. Can we win game 5? Yes, we can. We win 125-120. Bam with 29 and 14. Hero with 26. Andrew Wiggins coming alive. There we go. 25, 5 and 5 for Wiggins. And we do win in 6. All right. Eric Spoelstra gets a playoff series victory out of this team. I do think that was a favorable matchup for us in round number 1. Hayward Highsmith put up 3.2 points a night. Good, good, good. There's Kevin Love. I don't think I'm going to play him in round number 2 because we got to take on a much better team in the Cleveland Cavaliers. But you know what? I will take that. I will take a playoff series win. We weren't getting our draft pick anyway, so let's keep winning. Damn, and like Nikola Jovic was really bad in round number 1, I think. Did he shoot like 20% from the field? 29% from the field. I don't think I'm playing Kevin Love. I'm going to lower, I think, Jovic's minutes. He's going to go down to like 15 a night. I'm going to play Hero 40 minutes a night. Davion Mitchell, I don't think I'm going to play you much more either. Let's go 35 to Ware. And then, honestly, I think I'm just going to go 26 to Jaime Jaquez. All right, so we're taking on the Cavs, who did add DeAndre Hunter. Or, yeah, he's coming off the bench, though, for this team. Game 1 goes to Miami. We win by 1. 29 for Hero, 24 for Wiggins, 20 for Ware, 18, 9, and 8 for Bam. He's putting up a decent amount of assists, 5.1 a night, averaging 18 and 13 at the power forward spot. And, like, Bam and Ware versus Allen and Mobley would be kind of electric. All right, game number 3 goes to the Cavs. They win 115-97. Hero did drop 35. Game 4 goes to the Heat. All right, man, we're making this a competitive series. Hero's got 43. He is averaging 29 points here in the playoffs on a decent sample size so far. Game number 5 goes to Cleveland. They won by 3. Damn. Hero in 24. Kel'el Ware. Oh my God. He is a beast, man. I enjoyed watching Kel'el Ware at Indiana. I was high on him in the draft. I didn't love him going to Miami because I just didn't really know if him and Bam would fit. And they're fitting well right now. So shout out to Pat Riley, Andy Ellisberg, that front office for figuring this out. And Spo, as we win game 6 to force a game 7, Andrew Wiggins drops 32 points for us. Did the Warriors even make the playoffs? No, they lost in the play-in tournament. Damn, they lost 2 play-in tournament games as well. And here we go, game 7 against the Cavs. Can we pull off the upset and go to the conference finals? And maybe this is a Spo thing and not a Jimmy Butler thing. We're down by 6 in the 4th. We're down by 13. We got to make a little bit of a run right now. Down by 17. Damn, it's not going to happen. So we get outscored 39-25. We could not make it to the conference finals, unfortunately. We do lose in 7. What a playoff run for Tyler Hero. He was incredible. Wiggins was exactly the piece we needed him to be. Bam and Ware worked. If we could just get, like, I mean, Rozier's fine in that limited minutes. Maybe that can help out his trade value for an offseason deal. The Knicks and the Spurs are in the NBA Finals. These two teams did play each other in the finals around 25 years ago. And we're going to see who wins the 2025 finals. The Spurs with Fox and Wemby. They don't need to wait. They can win right now. All right, so we do see LeBron retire. He didn't want to play another year with Luka. Okay. Luke Walton retires as a Pistons assistant. LeBron, CP3, and Russ all are heading to the Hall of Fame. So draft lottery, we are going to get the Warriors first round pick if it stays there at 14 because it is top 10 protected, which is basically perfect for us. And boom, we're going to get the 14th pick. We do have to give OKC our first round pick at 18. And I definitely want to draft somebody just to have a little bit of a cheaper rotational guy on the team. I don't know if I'm going to make any big moves this offseason because next year we're going to get a decent amount of money off the books, around $45 million off the books between Rozier and Robinson. Wiggins does have another year on his deal technically, but that could be movable. So, well, also Tyler Hero is going to be a free agent, I believe in 2 years. Yeah, in 2 years, and he's going to get a nice payday. And I think we got to figure out where he is on this team for our peak. Is he going to be the 2 or is he going to be the 1? I think we do need to complement him with a nice defender in the backcourt. So there goes Cooper Flagg, number 1 to the Jazz. Ace Bailey to the Hornets. Him and Brandon Miller, that's an interesting fit. Noah Essengate 3. All right, Philly, I don't know really if I agree with that. And then OKC somehow gets 4, and they could take Dylan Harper. Oh my God, they're trading it for... Oh my God, Paul George was traded to the Jazz. Okay, what is going on? And I'm going to take Con Knipple out of Duke. I think he could be a good 3-and-D piece for us moving forward. I wanted to take Liam McNeely, but he ended up going a couple picks earlier to the Brooklyn Nets there at number 10. So yeah, let's sign Con Knipple out of Duke. He's going to be a good shooter. Could also replace like Duncan Robinson shooting down the line as well. Jovic is going to be a restricted free agent next year, so this is going to be a big year for him. Jaquez has 2 more years till he is a restricted free agent. I'm going to give Davion Mitchell the qualifying offer. I think that's it, though, out of that group going forward. We're going to have a little bit of a different era on this team, so I'm not going to bring back Alec Burks. I thought we'd have a larger exception to use here, but unfortunately we do not. I think I'm going to look to bring in Trey Lyles on a 1-year deal. I'm going to bring in Delano Banton on a 1-year deal. Can I get him for the minimum? I think so, right? Can I get him? Probably not. So let's give him 3.25 if I can afford him. And we do get Lyles, we get Banton, and we're going to sign Davion Mitchell to a 2-year, $11 million deal. So yeah, I don't think I'm really going to make any switches. I think I'm going to just try to maybe sign one more big man. But I like this team we have right now, and I think we have plenty of depth. And then out of their center, I'm going to sign a Steven Adams. All right, so player progression, Tower Hero regresses by an overall. Bam is an 86, Wiggins 82, Ware 81, Hawk is 80, Mitchell's a 79, Jovic is a 78. We are seeing some regression from Robinson and Anderson and Rozier as well. So I'm going to ink up Nikola Jovic on a 4-year extension worth $40 million, which I do think is going to benefit us. Hopefully, if he can continue development or develop the player we think he could be. Hawkes I could resign right now, but I'm going to wait. Wiggins I can resign now. I'm also going to wait. I'm in Hero I'm going to wait on as well. I do need to cut 2 players before the season started. Did 2K just sign players just to sign? No. So I forgot we had Kyle Anderson's. Like, it's kind of like a bad contract. I know they wanted to reroute that somewhere else. I'm probably going to release Trey Lyles as one of the guys. I'm sorry, Keyshawn Johnson, but going to release you as well. So let's construct this year 2 rotation. I think, why does 2K keep putting Hero off the bench? I don't get that. I think we're going to have Hero at the 1 this year. We're going to see what he can do as a point guard. I don't think I'm going to start Davion Mitchell. I don't. It's going to be Hawk. Nope, it's going to be Wiggins there. I kind of want to start, you know what, let's start Jovic. Let's do a little bit of a bigger lineup. So it's going to be Wiggins at the 2, Jovic at the 3, Bam and Ware. We're going to try to win with size. I don't even know if I'm going to play Rozier this year. I don't really think I'm going to get much benefit out of that. I'd rather play Davion Mitchell for his defense. So Mitchell and Highsmith can get around 15 minutes a night. We're going to go 33 to Ware, 35 to Bam. I'd like to go about 30 to Jovic and Wiggins. I want to continue 37 to Hero. I got about 14 minutes left. I want to go about 17 to Conkinipple, and then about 8 minutes left. I'm going to go to Steven Adams just to have more of a traditional backup center behind Ware and Bam, so they're not both playing kind of backup center or backup power forward at the same time. I'm going to change Conkinipple's name real quick. And system proficiency under SPO, we are 3.5-star pace and space. What is defense? 2 stars. Yeah, it's not great with Jovic in there. I do want to see if I move Jovic to a small forward. His overall does go up to an 81, so we are going to change his position there. And then, yeah, let's just see how the season starts against Boston at home. We end up winning by 34 points. Hero with 31, 8, and 8. Bam. Almost had a 20-20 triple-double. Should be kind of nuts. Ware, 21 and 6. Good start to year number 2 for Kalel. But then we lose to Detroit by 5. So Luka, as a Laker, gets his first MVP of his career. And he averages 35, 8, 9, 52, 42, 78 splits. So it's still, I guess, nice to know he puts up MVP numbers or video game numbers on the Lakers. And it's not just a Mavericks thing. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year in Utah. Ace Bailey, 6th Man of the Year, I guess, behind Brandon Miller there in Charlotte. Wemby, Depoy, Pods, Most Improved, and Luka is your Clutch Player of the Year. Dude, I saw like the funniest tweet about Pods in Golden State, and now everyone, like, somebody was like, yeah, what we're seeing happening with Nico Harrison, this is probably what Golden State's front office thinks would happen if they ever traded Pods, just in the opposite way, that they just won't trade him for some reason. But we don't get anybody on the All-NBA teams. We do get Bam on the All-Defensive team this year, and we do get Conkinipple on All-Rookie second team. He did struggle a little bit with the shot, but he's 19, so he's going to, I think, be fine going forward. We didn't make a top 6 spot, but we did make the playing tournament as the 7th seed. We ended up going 43 and 39. We had a positive 2.3 point differential. Look at the East, man. We're 3 games out of the 2 seed. 46 and 36 is the 2 seed. Where was 46 and 36 in the West? That would have been the 6th seed. Damn, kind of crazy. So, yeah, here are the stats. Hero's numbers went down a little bit. Not sure if it was him playing point guard, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Bam, maybe he's just never going to hit 3s in his career. Jovic, pretty good. And now that contract is looking a lot better for us. Shot 37 from 3, 84 from the line. There's Andrew Wiggins, 46, 37 splits. Kalel Ware, 14 and 8 in year number 2. Jaquez, 40% from 3. We'll see if we're going to give him a new contract extension in the offseason. All right, so let's see if we're able to beat Milwaukee. These 2 teams have had fair share of history over the last decade in, I guess, playoff games, but this is a playing tournament game, and it looks like we are going to win and advance to the 17 in the playoffs. That is the case. Jovic drops 22. Tower Hero, I don't know. Maybe point guard is not the spot for him. I think I would like to move him back to the shooting guard spot next year. I just don't know if somebody's like eating into his minutes that much. I really don't. Hayward Highsmith, you know what? I don't think I'm going to play you in the playoffs. I think Adams can get like 10 minutes a night. I would like Khan. I don't know if I want Khan getting the 6-man minutes. I think Khan can get like 15 minutes a night. I'm going to go like 10 to Mitchell. Let's go 27 to Jaquez. Yeah, let's go 33 to Ware. Did they mess up my rotation? I don't know. I want to go 40 to Hero for the playoffs. Let's go 35 to Wiggins. Let's go 35 to Jovic as well. So let's see how this group can do against the Knicks, who don't have OG anymore. Did they trade OG for Alperen Şengün? Why would the Rockets do that? I don't know. That's beyond me. Game number 1. I mean, like the Knicks, though. Do you need Şengün and Cat? I guess. So Ware drops 26. Damn, Hero. I don't know what's going on. Our defense is catching up on you. Game number 2. We do win this one. There we go, Tyler. 39, 7 and 7. 15 to 23 from the field. 5 of 10 from 3. We do end up losing game 3, though. 33 for Brunson in that one. Game number 4, we do win this one. 117-100. Jovic drops 22, but his efficiency isn't the greatest. 4 of 14 from 3. There's Bam. Everybody kind of got in double figures, though. We do lose game 5 by 20. Brunson is averaging 31 against us. Yeah, probably doesn't help with Hero guarding him. And we do lose in 6, damn. We lost by 9. So last year, we upsetted the Pacers. We almost beat the Cavs. But this year, we do lose in round 1. But I think this is it. This was like going to be the post-Jimmy retool. And now we can try to get a little bit more creative in the offseason with Duncan Robinson and Tyler Rozier's money off the books. So finals are between the Pacers and the Spurs. And we're going to see who's going to win these finals as the Spurs win the first 2 finals in this video. Kind of crazy. They go back to back. So we see Brook Lopez retire on the Lakers. So he went back there. Holiday on the Celtics and Paul George, who I guess went back to the Thunder there via trade in the offseason. And we will, I think, go on our first round pick this year in the 26th draft. We should be able to get it. And we do at 18. Our pick next year is lottery protected to the Hornets from the Rozier trade, which definitely hasn't worked out in our favor. Definitely a win for the Hornets. So Memphis is interested in Davion Mitchell. I want to see if they'll take Kyle Anderson back, my second rounder, and Davion Mitchell for pick 19 in the draft. And they're going to do that. So that should shed a little bit of money for us. And now we have 2 first round picks in the teens. Oh my God, the Jazz, they got Cooper Flagg and AJ DeBansa. I didn't realize after the lottery, they won the lottery 2 years in a row. AJ and Flagg, that would be sick if they could both hit their ceilings in the NBA. The Thunder are trading for Steph Curry. What? Steph and Shea, and the Warriors are going to take, oh my God, Darius Cup. They don't even take Cam Boozer. Oh my God, the Rockets take JQ. So the Bulls are going to get Cameron Boozer at 4. The Knicks are picking at 5, and they get Darren Peterson. Wow, what is going on right now? Shea to the Thunder is insane. I'm going to take Kareem Lopez, a top prospect. He's, I'm pretty sure, playing in the NBL right now over in Australia and New Zealand, and he is going to be one of the best Mexican prospects we're going to see in quite some time. And we have back-to-back picks, so I'm going to take Caden Boozer. I needed a point guard, or at least a backup, now that we traded away Davion Mitchell, and he is the brother of Cameron Boozer's son of Carlos, but probably not as good of a prospect as his brother Cameron is right now. But I do like that draft for us, Kareem Lopez and Caden Boozer. Wiggins, I guess, let me just double check this contract. And it is a fully guaranteed player option, which I think he would opt into. I thought maybe if this was like a non-guarantee, that's why 2K has it as a team option now. So we're going to be realistic. We did decline it on Pele Larson, though. I just didn't think he was going to crack the rotation next year. And I want to see if we can have some money to use. Wow, it's crazy that these guys would go for the minimum. Yeah, I'll do Highsmith for the minimum. We would have like $30 million to spend if we can get off of the Wiggins contract. But, like, who would I go after with that $30 million? I guess it would be preferably a point guard, unless we want to trade Wiggins for a point guard. I mean, I'm not getting Fox. I mean, Trae Young and Tyler Hero defensively in the backcourt really isn't the greatest in the world. So I want to see if I can trade Andrew Wiggins in division to the Charlotte Hornets for Tyler Kolek and my first-round pick back next year. And they're going to say no to that. What about if I just throw in a second? Okay, what about if I don't even take on Kolek and I just get my first-round pick back for Andrew Wiggins, and that frees up about $30 million in cap, and they are going to agree to that. They're trying to get a veteran for that group. So now we could try to get a little bit creative here. I mean, AJ Mitchell, not a bad defender. I don't know if I like him enough as a playmaker. D'Angelo Russell, I mean, him defensively. Ty Jerome would be kind of fun with Tyler Hero. He does have an offer out there, 3 years, 25 from the Nets. So let's say if I gave him 3 years, 30 to be my starting point guard with Tyler Hero in the backcourt. Actually, I may hold off on that because I want to see if I can get Benedict Mathurin on a 4-year deal. We can honestly front load that. Yeah, or well, what is it usually? It's backloaded. I think I really want to get, yeah, okay, so we'll backload it. I want to get Benedict Mathurin, I think, over here in Miami. So I'm not going to sign Jerome yet. We get Mathurin. I want to see if they match this offer. So let's renounce the rights on Larson and Adams. I'm not going to, Highsmith's a minimum, so it's fine. Let's see. Okay, we get him. Now, I do want to just try to keep getting Ty Jerome, so I'm going to keep offering him a crap ton of money. I'm sorry, I'm just going to play with him and just mess with him. So hopefully I could still sign him after I sign Benedict Mathurin, but I can't until after this day. So we get Mathurin. Let's go. Damn it, I can't get Ty Jerome. I think Ty Jerome would have been a perfect fit for this team. I mean, I can only give him 5.5. That stinks. Unless I trade, I don't know. I'd have to trade Jaquez, which I don't really want to do. But right now, I don't really have a true... I mean, like, maybe I do trade Jaquez because we have Jovic, we have Khan, we have Mathurin. Maybe I don't really need Jaime Jaquez right now. So I'm going to trade Jaime Jaquez to the Houston Rockets for 2 future first-round picks. Might be a nice one to swap in 27 between Brooklyn and Houston, and Phoenix is unprotected first next year as well. So I'm going to have a decent amount of first. Boom. I think I can now go after Ty Jerome. Please choose me, Ty. Please. Let's go. All right. We land Ty Jerome, our starting point guard next year. That is huge. So right now our team is going to be, we're going to make Hero the shooting guard. Let's do that. He goes up to an 87. It's going to be Ty Jerome at the 1, Boozer backing him up. Hero at the 2, Lopez backing him up. We got plenty of wings here. I don't think Highsmith is going to be in the rotation, so it'll be Mathurin with Jovic and Khan. We got Bam. We have Ware. I would like to just get maybe another center here. The center market, like, for the minimums are always so bad. I think I'm just going to get Drew Eubanks. Yeah, let's give Drew Eubanks like a 1-year deal worth $4 million. That's going to be it. This was an eventful offseason. So Hero's up to an 87. Bam's an 87. Mathurin's an 84. Can this team peak and win a title? We'll see. I don't know, but I'm hoping maybe those draft picks we got like can help us maybe get better on the margins or maybe make another big move down the line. And before the season starts, I'm going to give Tower Hero a realistic extension, man. We're going to give him 4 years, $40 million. It's going to go up every single year as we're going to continue to pay him as our franchise guy. Bam, we don't need to extend yet. I'm excited to see what this team could do this year. KD's going to retire at the end of the season. So it's going to be Jerome, Hero, Mathurin, Bam, Ware, with Jovic as the 6th man. We did sign Naw to a minimum, but I'm not going to play him. It's going to be Jovic as the 6th man, probably like 26 minutes a night. Let's go about 17 to Khan. I'd like to go 31 to Ware. We can go 33 to Bam for the regular season. 35 to Mathurin. Let's go 37 to Hero. I'd like to go 30 to Jerome, so that gives me 31 minutes here. Eubanks, you're probably going to get like 10 minutes a night. And then I think we're going to go 11 to Caden Boozer. And then we're going to probably do about 10 to Kareem Lopez right there. So I'm excited to see how this bench unit turns out. I think it could be fun. And I'm really excited to see how the starting 5 could turn out offensively. We're 4-star pace and space. We'll stick with that. First game of the season at home against the Wizards. We lose by 30. That is great. That really is great. Honestly, great start, guys. Don't go 0-2 to start off the year. All right. We lose by 30, and then we lose by 48. Oh, my God. What is going on? We lose by 23. I guess good thing I got my first round pick back. We are 0-4. Wow, I was excited about this team. 0-5. I don't normally sign Ty Jerome. I don't normally sign Benedict Mathurin. I was excited about these guys. And we were 0-6. This is embarrassing. All right, there's our first win of the year. Oh, boy. What did I do to this team? Benedict Mathurin. Did we get robbed? I mean, we did get off to a very bad start. So 23-26 isn't the worst record in the world. But yeah, we just really haven't elevated ourselves into a tier. Maybe 2K just hates the Eastern Conference. I don't really know. So Benedict Mathurin has been our second leading scorer, 18 points, 6 rebounds. The efficiency isn't too bad. 35% from 3, averaging about 1 stock a night, 1.9 turnovers. Hero, 18 minutes, 5 assists. Or excuse me, 18 points, 45, 36, 87 split. So the numbers have gone down a little bit all since year number 1. I don't know why the minutes are down. Like, I guess it's Khan stealing a little bit of minutes. He's been a good 3-point shooter. Kareem Lopez has been efficient this year. Caden Boozer, not as much. So Ty Jerome is averaging 14 and 6 on really good efficiency. So I don't think that was like a bad pickup by any means. Jovic has still been kind of efficient for us. So what I think I'm going to do in the second half of the year is I'm not going to play Caden Boozer. I think I'm going to keep Kareem Lopez at about 10 minutes. Maybe yeah, something like that. Maybe I lower Jovic just a little bit. I want Hero to continue to play more, but maybe it's just not going to happen. I don't know why. We'll do something like that, and we got about 8 more minutes, so we can go like 13 to Eubanks, 13 to Lopez, and we'll do 25 and 18 there. So we'll see how this team performs in the second half. I didn't want to make any short-sighted moves. So Jokic wins MVP this year for the Denver Nuggets. Cameron Boozer is your Rookie of the Year for the Bulls. Josh Giddey, Sixth Man of the Year. I guess he can help set up AJ Abanza and Cooper Flagg. Wemby Depoy, come on now, you watch Most Improved in Atlanta. Cam Thomas is your Clutch Player of the Year. I don't think we're going to get anybody on an All-NBA team. Yeah, that's the case. We do get Khalil Ware, an all-defensive second team. Okay, 15 and 8 for Ware. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know. Let's figure out where we go in these playoffs before I make any crazy ideas. We ended up not even making the play-in tournament. All right, maybe I can talk about my crazy ideas. And one of them was going to be, do we trade Bam? We went 37 and 45. Khalil Ware's really good. But, like, I don't know. Bam's 29. He's going to be due an extension in a year. I'm not saying this is like trading Luka or Cat, but maybe we end up doing that. Maybe we end up trading Bam, and then we kind of go in a different direction at the 4 spot. Or maybe we try to upgrade the point guard spot with Bam, even though I do like Ty Jerome. So, I don't know. What did Hero average assist-wise this year? About 5.1. Like, I really like our drafting. I think did really well with Conkin and Bull. He's an elite free throw shooter. I think his numbers are going to look really good in year 3. Kareem Lopez looks pretty good already. And I think Caden Boozer is going to be fine. But, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure we have a swap with the Nets and the Rockets. So, I'm hoping the Nets don't make the play-in tournament. And we have the Suns' first-round pick, I think. So, that could end up being pretty good. Let's see who ends up, or the Nets that make the playoffs, but they're an 8 seed, so that's fine. We are going to see the Pelicans and the Cavs in the NBA Finals, okay? And let's see who's going to win it all. It is going to be the Cavs. They win in 7, and Evan Mobley is your Finals MVP. So KD, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Drummond, Middleton, Barnes, some notable retirements for sure. No former Heat, but Jimmy Butler's there. A couple guys that have always been linked, I feel like, to the Miami Heat. KD, Harden, even DeMar DeRozan at times as well. So we do get the 6th overall pick here in the 2027 draft via the Phoenix Suns. We have our pick at 11, and then we also get 17 via Brooklyn. So we do have 3 top 17 picks here in this draft. All right, I want to see if I can maybe pull off this in-state trade. Could I trade Bam Adebayo to the Orlando Magic? This is kind of like Luka for AD, basically, in a way. I'm going to throw in Caden Boozer. I'm going to throw in pick 6. I'll throw in pick 11 as well. Honestly, I would throw in pick 17. I'll give you 3 first-round picks, Boozer and Bam, for Paolo. Would they do this? They would not. What about if I throw an additional first-rounder in 2028? They don't. Okay. It was worth a shot. All right, so I just basically drafted all 3 guys here. I don't know if any of them are safe, but we weren't going to make a big trade on draft night. Gaskins, Richardson, Crow, all welcome to Miami. We're going to pick up the team options on Ware and Conkinipple. Giannis, I kind of wanted to trade for Giannis, like involving Bam, but he's a free agent, so that's going to be not likely at this point unless he signs back with them, and then maybe we work something out. We'll bring Hayward Highsmith back on a 1-year deal. Ooh, we do have a nice mid-level exception to use. Jordan Hawkins, not a bad idea. I mean, we could try to upgrade the backup center spot a little bit with this. There's Michael Porter Jr. Okay, that's kind of interesting, but I don't really need somebody like that. I mean, what are the point guards like Tyus Jones, Davion Mitchell? Yeah, nothing too crazy. So I'm going to try to bring Mitchell Robinson here. We could do a 3-year deal. That's fine. $14 million. Let's see if he'll accept that, and he does. All right, could I somehow trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? I doubt it, but I'm going to offer them 3 first-round picks, 2 my rookies, and Bam for Shai. It was worth a shot. All right, what about Cade Cunningham? Could I somehow do Mathurin, Gaskins, Richardson, and 3 first-round picks for Cade? This is just a shot, like, in the dark. Yeah, wasn't happening. I mean, there is definitely a point guard we can pick up. I mean, I just don't know who I like the most here. Fox is a free agent. I don't really like Maxey too much. Haliburton, not a bad idea. Would they want Mathurin back? Oh, I could probably pull this off. So I will give you Richardson, Gaskins, Mathurin, and I'm going to have to throw in probably Caden Boozer in this deal for Tyrese Haliburton. So we keep Bam in this, but we're going to send them back Mathurin, and they're going to get some nice young players for somebody that is 2 years left on his deal at $52 million. Would they do this? They agree to it. Okay, that's all I had to throw in. So we upgrade the point guard spot. Jerome's still going to be a really good backup, but it's going to be Haliburton, Hero, Jovic, Bam, Ware. I think that could go far. So Haliburton, I guess, regresses, but hey, enjoy South Beach, man. You and Hero are 27. Aren't they both from Wisconsin? I think so. Oh, no, I think Hero's from Milwaukee. But either way, I think this team can make a run this year if Haliburton works in the system. And we're going to ink up Kel'el Ware on a new 4-year extension worth around $20 million a year. All right, so we are going to run out a 10-man rotation this year. It's going to be Haliburton playing 32 minutes a night. Just kind of wanted him to get acclimated to this team. We got 35 minutes for Hero, 27 for Knipple. We're going to start him. We're going to have Bam and Kel'el Ware get 32 minutes a night each in the front court. Jovic, Mitch Rob, Jerome, Lopez, and Crow. I like this team. I do. I think we could go all the way this year. All right, so at the deadline, 33-17. Finally, we are no longer at like the bottom of the East or in the middle of the East. We have an 8.6 point differential, which is actually number 1 in the East. We're coming for that 1 seed. We have around like the 3rd best point differential in the NBA. We have Hero. I don't know. Maybe it's just too, I don't know. His efficiency is really good, but I guess we have more scorers on this team now. Guys are shooting at a higher percent. And we don't need, I guess, Hero averaging 25 points. I'm fine with Haliburton averaging 18 and 10. I just need him to play make. And with the efficiency being better, I'm okay with him averaging like 8 less points. Kel'el Ware giving me 16 and 9, 2 blocks as well, 47, 35, 81 splits. Bam, 15 and 9. I wonder if 2K would be better off swapping them. Like if I made Bam the 5, Ware the 4. Maybe I'll do that in the playoffs just to see how it works out. Jovic, efficiency's down a little bit, but it's fine. Still a good player for us. Knipple, he could shoot it, man. He really can. Kareem Lopez, 44, 35, 88 splits. I'll take that. Ty Jerome, one of the most efficient guards in the game right now. And you have Mitch Rob and Jason Crow, who probably won't be playing for us in the playoffs. But I think I'm going to keep this team how it is. And I think we can make a run. So Wemby wins MVP here at the end of the 28 season. There's Tyrone Stokes as your Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes to Rob Dillingham over there in Minnesota. Wemby Depoy. Knipple Most Improved. Hey, we got an award there. And I think he deserves it. Yeah, I would say so. The efficiency was really good. Tatum Clutch Player of the Year. Pop Coach of the Year. So do we get anybody on an All-NBA team? We do not. There's Cooper Flagg and AJ Debanza. We don't get anybody on an all-defensive team either, sadly. But Şengün making it on the Nets. Damn, we finished the year as the 3 seed. I thought we were going to come for the 1 seed. We ended up with the best point differential. So that's fine. At least I do think we are the best team in the Eastern Conference. We're just not that in the seeding. So, yeah, for the playoffs, we are not going to play Jason Crow. He's going to get 0 minutes a night. I think Ty Jerome probably going to be like 14. I think I'm going to lower Jovic's minutes down to like 20. And Lopez could be at like 18. I think I'm going to lower Mitch to 16. And then I don't know if I should swap Bam and Ware. I think I'm going to go, 38 to Hero. Let's go 38 to Haliburton. Let's go 35 to Ware, 33 to Bam, 28 to Con. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. They don't have Trae Young anymore. We should beat this team. We really should. We do win game 1, 131-96. Haliburton is here, baby. There we go. Game 2 goes to Atlanta, sadly. We ended up losing this one by 3. All right, here we go. Game number 3. That's going to go to the Miami Heat. We win 127-122. Haliburton at 25 and 15. Game number 4 goes to the Miami Heat. We won this one by 10 in overtime. Wow, Haliburton. All right. I did not think I was getting those numbers from Hallie, as Hero, Bam, and Ware all had good games as well. And we do win this series in 5. Oh my God, Haliburton, man. He is feeling it so far in his Heat playoff debut. Those are some crazy numbers. So we're taking on the Bulls in round number 2. It would be really cool. I think we should beat them, but I think it would be really cool if we got the Pacers in the conference finals. But let's get through this series first, in which we do lose game 1 by 10. Is Cameron Boozer just that good? Game number 2 goes to Miami. Big win there, 121-108. 49 between Hero and Bam. Game number 3 goes to Chicago. They won by 5. Don't let them go up 3-1, please. Yes, all right. Big win there. 111-106. Knipple drops 22. Game 5 goes to the Miami Heat. 113-109. Great defensive game here. Come on, let's put them away and win in 6. All right, now we're going to a game 7. We lost by 4. It's crazy Haliburton's putting up 25-11 on 50, 40, 90 splits because the Pacers are there in the conference finals. So it would be cool to go up against them, but we got to beat the Chicago Bulls first. We are currently down by 7. Terrible first quarter. Good second quarter. Good enough third quarter where we take the lead. Let's go. We're up by 3. Don't blow this. Up by 2. Up by 5. Please hold off. Up by 8. It's looking good. And we are going to advance. We win 108-102. Knipple drops 30. 17 assists for Haliburton. And we got the Indiana Pacers, the team we played in round 1 back in year 1 here in the conference finals. They went in a little bit more of a, I don't know about a youth movement, but they didn't want to give Haliburton maybe the super max maybe like the Luka situation. Can we compare every deal to the Luka trade? We win game 1. We win game 2. 150. Oh my God, Haliburton took that personally. He really did. Game number 3 goes to Miami. We win by 1. So we're winning the blowouts. We're winning the close ones. And are we going to sweep them? Yes, we do. Oh my God, 136-75. That is a murder. That is a murder right there. And we're taking on the Grizzlies in the NBA Finals. All right, here we go. Game number 1. We do win this game. Bam is 28. Jovic, who's had a pretty good playoff run for us so far. They got Malachi Branham. They got Trey, man. They got Jay Will there. That's not J Dub, right? Yeah, that's Jay Will. Jaren Jackson Jr. is over in LA. We do win game 2. Can we sweep the conference and NBA Finals? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's sweep both of these. Let's go. The Miami Heat win the 2028 NBA Finals on Haliburton, who got Finals MVP, who shot 37% from the field and 19% from 3. I mean, I'll take it. And in the playoffs, Haliburton averaged 22 and 13 though. So I don't think I win it all without making that trade. So that is gonna be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this post Jimmy Butler Miami Heat rebuild. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which post trade deadline rebuild you'd like to see next that I haven't done on the channel yet. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.